My first anal on the trail. Anal Lovers 21. Anal Sex Virgin Erotica. Copyright 2023 by Kimmy Welsh. Written by Kimmy Welsh. Narrated by Talula Rouge. My first anal on the trail. Anal Lovers 21. It probably wasn't our finest idea to hike the Appalachian Trail in the winter, but Colin said that's all part of the challenge.
"It's easy to do it in spring and summer, Hannah,"
he said.
"The real heroes do it in winter."
It also just so happened that our job meant we couldn't take any time off in the spring and summer. It all seemed a little too convenient, but I was up for the challenge of hiking with my older colleague. I think he just wanted the company, and at 19, I was happy enough going along for the ride. It was a form of extreme workplace bonding, if nothing else. We went northbound to make things easier. Northern Georgia, where the trail begins, doesn't get too cold in the winter, but it gets cold enough. The plan was that as we went north, the weather would begin to improve, especially since we were starting in February. Our packs were heavy. I'd done some practice with them beforehand to get some strength in my legs, but nothing compared to that first day. We were excited to begin with, but it soon became an uphill slog. Colin kept his spirits high and tried to do the same for me in the meantime.
"There's no rush,"
he'd say, and we'd often stop to take in the sights. The walk was relentless, but there was something healing about getting back to nature like that. Out there, you couldn't really get a sense of humankind, apart from the trail that had been cut into the woodland from decades of hiking. At any moment, you could close your eyes and just be, you know? It seemed like such a beautiful and natural setting, which made what Colin and I did there even more jarring in comparison. I'd always been close to him at work. I don't know what it was, but I'd bonded with him, despite the fact he was in his 40s. People found our workplace relationships strange, but Colin and I didn't mind. They thought a 19-year-old shouldn't be that close to a guy in his 40s, but we weren't breaking any laws. We packed enough supplies for the first few days of walking, and we used those supplies at intervals that Colin dictated. We really had to earn our food, but it felt so much nicer when we actually got the chance to eat. As the light started to fade on the first day, we set up our tent. The temperature began to drop the second the sun disappeared below the tree-lined horizon.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?